Today's daily Bible thought continues with the week of Fear Not. And I think when we think about being afraid, I think one of the most scary things would be to be surrounded, like to know that there were enemies all around you. That would be awful. Well, when the Israelites, remember when Moses, through God, led the Israelites out of Egypt, they went into what would have been the promised land, but they didn't get there for 40 years because they wandered aimlessly in the desert. Long story you need to read about, but when they were in the new places that God took them to, they were often surrounded by enemies. And they had a very weird perspective on it because they were afraid. Well, if God was leading them, why were they afraid? And so what he told them, Deuteronomy 3:22, and it's probably not the only time he told them, but this is the verse of the day. Deuteronomy 3:22 reads, "Do not be afraid of the nations there, for the Lord your God will fight for you." If God leads you somewhere, or if God has you somewhere, then he will fight for you. And I don't know what that's always going to look like. It doesn't always look the same twice. But it's always the reality that God is for us. Who can stand against us? It's another daily Bible thought possibility. But we don't have to be afraid when we know God is for us. We don't have to fear, even if there are enemies all around us, because God will fight for us. Like I said, it doesn't always look the same way twice, but the reality is still the same. God will fight for us.